Hello, my beautiful Pisces. How are you? I hope you're very well. Right, we are here to do your money and career for the rest of the year. So, for the rest of November and all of December, it's tea and tarot time with Julie. Let's have a little look at your money and career. So, get yourself a cuppa, come closer, put your feet up, get yourself comfy. Let's see what's going on for my beautiful Pisceans for money and career. Now, take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Not all of you have a career or want one, but you want to know about the money. Just take the bits that resonate, okay? All right. By resonate, I mean that apply to your own life. If you're retired and I'm talking about a job and you don't want a job, just ignore that bit, okay? All righty, let's have a little look. We have got hostilities. Okay. With a woman holding a heart and the first chakra archangel Michael. Oh, it's doing it again. That's interesting. My camera's been kind of flicking on and off a bit lately. Perhaps it's overheating a little bit. I don't know. But anyway, let's get the tarot out and find out some more. Tell me what's going on for my Pisces, please. For money and career, we've got the Eight of Coins. That's the worker card with the Hermit and the World. Interesting. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords. Yeah, we've got hostility. Something's been going a bit. And the Five of Swords. What's happening, my beautiful people? And the Two of Cups. It's all coming good, but it's, you know, there's something that needs to shift here. All right. What is that? Okay. I just feel I need to take this as well. It was sticking out. And it's the Six of Wands, which is the card of victory. So I'm just going to put it by there. All right, let's get you one of these. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. They're the Marchetti Tarot, by the way, and the Energy Oracle. And we'll have an Animal Oracle as well. Okay, so we've got Between Worlds. So you're in this shifting time, which we all are. We're kind of moving from one place to another place, but some of us are further along in terms of we're already sticking our head and our butt into the new world, and others are kind of almost there, right? So with all of this hostility and difficulty, it's uncomfortable. So what part of this transition and change into the new is being resisted, either within you, you're resisting it, or somebody around you's resisting it. You're okay with moving forward, but they don't agree with it. It's like, no, you shouldn't be doing this. Let's find out some more. Okay, let's get you an Animal Oracle. For my Pisces, please, what's the key theme from the animal kingdom for the rest of this year? Okay, beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. Now you think about a beaver, how hard they work, and it's all about building their dam so that it's safe and secure. It's the right height, you know, it's not going to flood. They got enough water, so they got enough food and safety. It's deep enough for them to be able to raise their family in it. You know, it's all about that home, that foundation, and they will work beaver away into the wee small hours to create it. And any holes that appear in that dam, they're there, like repairing them within minutes. They're just on it. So the oracle, the Animal Oracle, uses the beaver to represent really hard work that you don't shy away from. I'll do what I've got to do to put my foundation in place and create it being really stable and solid. So with the Between Worlds, I'm moving from where I've been to where I'm going. Now that could be energetically or practically or physically. So it could be, yes, I'm in the middle of changing jobs. I'm in the middle of changing homes. I'm in the middle of retiring, or I'm in the middle of coming out of taking care of other people, and you know, they've moved on or passed on, and now I'm going back to the workspace. I'm in this in between, okay? And it's about halfway according to this card. Now that is what I'm feeling is causing the tension. It's like, enough already, hurry up already, why aren't we there yet? Let's just get on with it. Where's this new world? When is it starting? When? It's feeling a little bit impatient. That's what it feels like. Okay, so what is the hostility for you? Let's have a little look at it. So we got hostilities here. which is the equivalent of the Five of Swords, which we've got here. This is battle energy of the battle is finished and I'm ready now to put that behind me. It wasn't comfortable, but it's done and I can move on. Now the hostilities is also equivalent to the Five of Wands, which is arguments and competition and having to fight for your place rather than let go and allow and attract. So it's that tense energy, and I'd love it if it wasn't here and we just had all unicorns and rainbows, but we do have some hostility here for some of you. It's not going to apply to all of you, but you could be arguing with yourself, and we are good at that, aren't we? So should I be doing this? I think I shouldn't. I think I should go backwards, or should I go forward? Oh, I don't know. Are you arguing with yourself? We've got the Three of Swords here. I mean, look at her. Just like head in hands. It's all too much. It's been too much effort and hard and hurting and horrible, and I've had enough. I've had enough. Now, for some of you, it's you've had enough of this hostility, which can be related to work. We've got the Eight of Coins in the middle. So you could be falling out with people at work, or being under a huge amount of pressure from your boss or from your colleagues, not having support. Some of you could be being bullied at work. That needs to be nipped in the bud and reported. You know, we're too scared when we're kids to report it, but we really as adults need to step up and own it and say, do you know what, this is bullying and I'm not having it, and I'm putting in a grievance and this is not allowed and you need to sort this out. If that is your story, follow what is right for you, okay? Hostilities, if you're having difficulties around you, arguments with people, there has been a bit of a fractious energy around. You know, we might find ourselves getting a little bit arsy and angst when we would normally be patient. Okay, and that can be just the energies around, particularly, you know, we've got the retrogrades going on. This can also be, as I said, outside of yourself. Somebody else is being hostile. You're in a space of love and light and they're having a go and you don't really know why. It's like, why are you being so difficult? You know, this could be your partner. This could be your work colleagues. This could be anybody really. All right. So I want you to just breathe into it and just trust. I'm laying a solid foundation. I'm in the middle of going from where I was to where I'm going, and not everybody's going to agree with me, and it's not always going to be easy, but we will get there. Now, sometimes what happens with these hostilities when they build and they keep coming, because you've got them 3 times here, is that something is unpleasant and we put on our patience hat and we put on our it'll be all right reassurance hat, when actually what we want to be doing is saying, hell no, this is I'm out of here. And we leave and we go somewhere else. And sometimes we don't pay any attention to the first hostility. We put up and shut up, and then it comes again, and then it comes again. And this is kind of can be the universe saying, are you paying attention here? It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to say, I deserve better. I'm out of here. Okay, so I want you to ask yourself if that resonates for you. So let's look at this middle row. We've got the woman holding a heart. Do you love yourself enough to step into your greatest life and say, I deserve more? She's holding this heart for herself. This would be like the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Hearts. Do you love yourself enough to say, I deserve XYZ? All right? That I want to love my job. I want to love the people I work with. I want to love the people I work for. I want to love the clients and the customers that I service. I want to enjoy, basically. I want to enjoy what I do. And I want my heart to be in it, because when we put our heart into something, it's so much easier and it flows so beautifully. So let's let that heart out of its box and into what we want to do. Now we've got the Hermit underneath. This is the Virgo card, your opposite sign. This is a time to shine the light on you and what you want, because you don't want this hostility and this hurt and these arguments. You don't want it. I don't want that. So let's put some love into this situation. This is a 44, right? Fours, this is 44 is a master number about your foundation, and we've got the foundation over here. We want the foundation of our world and life to come from a place of love and from a place of safety and security, with Archangel Michael there with his abs. Let me just show you. I know I spoil you, don't I? Right. Right, first chakra, the base chakra, my center of I'm safe, I'm secure, I'm grounded, I've got this, I can do this, and I am ready to bring to a close with that world card every part of my world and life that no longer resonates. I'm ready to let go of the hostilities. I'm ready to let go of the old hurts. I'm ready to be seen and to stand in my power. Remembering that the Six of Wands, he come back from battle, the Five of Wands, the arguments and the battle and the butting heads, and he's won. He's victorious, okay? So you're moving into this space where you're ready with the World card here to close out that cycle. So if you've found yourself in battle mode, in battle energy, at work or at home, with your money, with your investments, with your property, fighting, having to fight for XYZ, we need to shift out of that. Let that go now. Let it go, and let's come into a place of love. We've got the Two of Cups here. Now, Two of Cups is a card of love. Woman holding the heart is a card of love. So for some of you, this is about just moving into a space within your heart and self, saying, I deserve to love life, and I love myself enough to start stepping towards the stuff I'm going to love and step away from the stuff that I can't stand. Now, this is also can be a message, not for all of you, but for some of you, related to marriage or long-term relationship. And that can include a relationship with a job, right? Because I love my job, right? Me and my job, we get on, right? And sometimes we fall out, but we get on the whole, all right? So we want to love. Two of Cups. We want to build and grow something we're proud of, that we love. So this can be about romantic relationships here. And this can be about the work or the investment, the home that you love. Now, for some of you, the hostility that we have is related to that relationship. So I've fallen out. I hate my job. I can't stand it anymore. I want out of here. I can't stand this marriage. I'm getting divorced. I can't stand this property. I'm leaving. Whatever, if that is your story, if the hostility and the hurt is related to a relationship that has just broken, and it's just been really horrible, that can now end. Now, let me quantify the ending. The world is a major cycle over, a major completion. Now, that can mean I'm out the door, I'm getting divorced, I'm leaving this job, I'm selling this house. It can mean those things if that resonates for you. It doesn't have to. And this is where people misinterpret the world or the death card. It's like they think that's it then, that's finished. It doesn't have to be the relationship is finished or that job is finished, but the hostilities, the pain is finished, because I'm just over it. I'm not letting it bother me anymore. I'm not getting involved with that anymore. You can argue all you like. I don't care. I'm getting on with my job. Do you know what I mean? So we don't have to leave the situation to end the hostility. We can end our reaction. We can respond instead. We can end it bothering us, hurting us, upsetting us. We can bring our attention into ourselves and say, frankly, my dear, as Clark Gable once said, I don't give a damn. Tell me in the comments if you know what film that's from. Okay, I know, way before my time, I promise you, but still, I love the film. Right, so we can end a situation without having to throw the baby out with the bathwater. For some of you, time for the baby to go out with the bathwater. You will know, all right, how is this impacting on your money and or your career? Because here you are, this card, as I put the deck back, was just sticking out the top, screaming at me, pick me, so I picked it. The Six of Wands is the card of victory, success, recognition, riding high, being seen, no more hiding. I am here and I've got something to show and say. So you're in this power. Now, Coming back to the Hermit in the center of the card here, this is about your own light. So if you found that your light has dimmed from the hostility, from the hurt, from the conflicts, then we are restoring that light. We are moving into restoring your own light. I'm noticing with this card, new deck home, excuse me, see the water down here, this beautiful river, that this path. You've got to follow the flow, follow your own flow. Look at where you want to go and follow what feels right for you, Pisces, okay? Bring your heart, bearing in mind we've got woman holding a heart here, bring your heart into what feels good for you. That could be about a relationship. It could be about a new job. I'm so excited. I'm going to love that new job or the job that I'm doing. I'm in this in-between world, but let's find out a little bit more. I'm going to use the Neon Tarot to tell me a little bit more. Let's have a look at this hostilities. Tell me more about the hostilities for my Pisces. The Fool. Well, a brand new beginning. Well, don't we love to see that on those hostilities? Not having it anymore. I'm taking a leap of faith into the unknown, and I'm trusting that I'm going where I need to go. And notice I haven't seen these cards before. I've only used them a couple of times. This is the first time I've seen the Fool card. He's holding a light in his hand, very similar to the Hermit having his lantern. He's looking at his own light. He's figuring out where he wants to go, and he's following his, I want to say, North Star. Follow your North Star. Okay, tell me about this woman holding a heart for Pisces here, please. Six of Cups. Here we have nostalgia. We've got the past. This can be echoes of the past as well. We're in the middle of Mercury retrograde and other planets that are retrograde as well. The Six of Cups is your soul. It's your yearning. It's that inner voice. But it can also be about people from the past. So just allow it to kind of move through and wash through. Tell me a little bit more about that Six of Cups for Pisces. Judgment, there's a rising up, there's a rebirth, there's a fresh start here. Beautiful angel blowing that horn of saying, Pisces, it's time for your rebirth. It's time for your new world. It's time for that world to close and to end. So we've got between worlds here, and we've got the world on here. So here you are moving towards this new world. We're closing out the old one. I've got the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. And that's where I want to stop. This is the path that you're on. This is the trajectory. We're following our soul guidance. We're listening for that judgment call of go, go, go. The new life is here. You're ready. And the new life with the Six of Pentacles is bringing you abundance. It is prosperity. It's generosity. It's more than enough. And there's the Queen of Pentacles to confirm and clarify. And Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins, she has the money, she has the abundance. And there's the Emperor, you being in charge of your life, your destiny, and your world. You're in your power to create this, stepping into this new path that you are on this journey towards this victory and this success. This is lovely. I really like this for you. Let's finish off with an angel card for my Pisces, please. My beautiful Pisceans. And we have moving towards the light. You've been in the black and white, you've been in the dark, you've been in the doldrums, you've been in the pain, and now you are moving out of the darkness and into the light, and you are being supported to do it. So trust that you're on your way to something so much brighter and better, Pisces. All right, my beautiful people, I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back next week with probably some elemental bonus readings, and I'll see you again soon. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.